shall stand in my way.
The air.
Rivor,
For the Emperor. It's the...
restore the Fox channel to the navigator.
Take the look.
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very...
Seneschal. The Navigator's...
The navigator gave his life, but
Seneschal.
as first officer, by right of blood succession, it is hereby
The treachery of the...
Hello! Oh my god. Well, that was dumb of me. Anyway, hello everybody. I'm Wolfie. Yeah, so we kind of skipped all this stuff here. Yeah, my camera's not gonna... Okay. That's fair. I'll just get rid of it. It's most unfortunate. And I was sitting here talking the whole time and nothing happened. So that's also fantastic. I like being a streamer and how I can totally do stuff. So let's bring up the Venotube, and then that's gonna bring up this guy. I'm just gonna put him in the top corner because I don't think anything spawns there. And then, oh, I disabled the capture window, which is bad. There we go. All right. I'm not doing the greatest today, apparently. So, deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Albert's face, though the old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe, and he frowns, mutters something, and nods to himself. Well then, your lordship. You had us worried for a few hours there. Albert offers a thin smile. But after witnessing you fiercely rushed into the fray on the deck, the only thing that surprises me is how long you stayed on your feet. Your strength only left you once the fighting was all over. Such fortitude is most admirable in a Lord Captain. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will be their first briefing. We've sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. Now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crew. How did we lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for, and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that their informant on board was our own Master Whisper. Albert grimaces. What is on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still receiving updates from across the ship, and they're not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work the 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down the Master of Whispers? Albert grits his teeth. No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him. and the mutineers who may be sulking in the ship's many corridors. But frankly, I will not be surprised to hear that we are now one shovel short. I am afraid it will be some time before he answers for all he has wrought. Wait, Albert. If there is an altogether more pressing problem, do I not wish to be the road trader? The old officer gasps and looks at you oddly. I do agree that your elevation to your new status was rather precarious. Precarious? Precipitous? I assure you there are no good reasons for it. Not at least the fact, without a Lord Captain, the ship would be destined for naught but disaster. But I digress. Albert's voice softened slightly. You do not have a choice, Lazarus. You are named the heir of the rogue trader, and your fate was predetermined. Besides, the Seneschal lowers his voice. If Kunrad is intent on eliminating all candidates, then his assassins must still be out there, waiting. I doubt they are reckless enough to attack you if you are draped in the mantle of the rogue trader. But if you were to disembark the ship bearing only the status of an ordinary servant of the Emperor, I understand. Let us return to more pressing matters. The Seneschal makes the approving sound, a wise decision. I'm ready for the briefing. Summon the officer. With a gesture, Albert relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. Oh, 1 second, I gotta bring this up. This is not showing me what I want it to show me. Cool. That's better. Thank you. Appreciate that. A dozen pair of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention, officers. You've been granted an honor. Lord Captain Lazarus von Vadlasi will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Albert. As you wish, Lord Captain. Albert points to the tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain many implants as it does flesh. Vigdis Suri Oda of the Tolman line, our new Voxmaster. It is an honor to serve your lordship. The Voxmaster offers a deep bow. Aboard this vessel, you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am the eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside her is Rivar, the master helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain, and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. The bearded man with the pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seems hardwired into his face gives a sudden nod. Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship is as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, we have High Falctum Janus Donarch, who oversees supplies and procurement in the general material well-being of the ship. Dressed in an embroidered jacket, heavy-set man with oiled hair offers the obsequious smile and bows. It is an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have 3 officers in charge of overseeing the ship's vital functions. Master of Ordnance, who is responsible for the artillery aboard. The Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship. And lastly, the Drives Master, the servant of the Omnissiah. The 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence. I'm the best streamer in the world? I don't believe you. But, thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for the sub, too. It's very nice of you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. And the Drive Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving a complicated manipulation of all the tech priests. Menetrida? I don't know. Thank you. Greetings to all of you. Serve at your pleasure, Lord Captain. I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. Endrich Monteg. Yes, Lord Captain. A tall man bows his head in deference. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factotum. Ooh, that's a lot of reading. That's an honor. What game is this? This is Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. It's a story-based game with XCOM turn-based combat to it. Really neat. I'm liking it so far. I've played it a handful of times, but I've never actually read a lot of what's going on. I just kind of like click through it. And so I figured if I was streaming it, it would be a whole lot easier to do that. Hold on. I am taking my on-call for this weekend, so if my phone goes off suddenly, I have to check it. But so far, it's nothing to be concerned about. Okay. Do you play Roblox? No. And no. I also don't play the game Trove, even though my name is Wolf Trove. The post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Albard remarks in a low voice, pitched for your ears only. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. Drives Master, I would hear from you now. A voice distorted by a Vox retranslator emerges from underneath the tech priest's scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed most of the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the old Messiah. But its spirit mourns the dead brethren. We do not yet identify the prayer protocol capable of exhausting its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Ingenseer, Prime, Overseer, and spiritual authority of all the tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magus was betrayed by a little flesh that remained a part of him. A most terrible loss. There are no one among my comrades aboard with the experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols. equals that of the fallen Magus. We require a replacement as soon as possible. I see. Thank you. We need a new engine seer. The tech priest bows her head. Ooh, it's a lady. Didn't know that. I like the wolf picture. Oh, thanks, man. Maddie Fayance, a friend on Twitch, drew it for me in her spare time, and I really like it. So, Master Helmsman, deliver your status report. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship sound more or less without our engine seer at Prime and Navigator, who fell in battle. We have no way out of the system. If we try so much as to set a toe inside the warp, I don't know what will happen first. Our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Your Lordship, if you allow me to interject, when we arrived in the system, my crew followed the standard protocols and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was Navis Nobotel Station. The station maintains a complete vox silence, but even the presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is incredibly stroke of luck. A true blessing from the God Emperor. Emperor! If I were you, I would grab this chance with both hands. Or else, you'll soon be eyeing up the asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go around and around the system until our heads are swimming, as long as the promethium and supplies last. And any thick as grok shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out. So don't worry on that score. I don't have a favorite soccer player. I don't actually watch soccer. I don't watch any sports whatsoever, actually. You're starting to regret the fact that you said I was the best streamer in the world now, aren't you? Hi, Falctum. What do you have to report? We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is the people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately, this number has not been confined to the scum from the lower decks, which is easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up for our losses on the nearest planet of Radik Mineros. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Rogue Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially true given that Calgus Winterscale Enchant is account for attacking first and asking questions later. The kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planets. Rumbles Albert, frowning. Master of Ordnance, do you have anything to report? The Master of Ordnance gives you a glumly look. No. My job is simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told. But just ask anyone. We got no able crew. No, Lord Captain. Master Ordnance, forget yourself. So what? Comes the officer hostile and bitter reply, as It was a dam that burst inside, and his pent-up emotions are rushing out of him. The ship's in ruins. Every second officer is dead. And now we got a Green Lord who's supposed to lead us to void knows where. Silence! The bridge's magnificent glass panels seem to tremble under the force of Albor's roar. Enforcers, seize this mutineer! Albert grunts. If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all, your lordship. I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, should I say. Besides, find a replacement that is for what we already have one lined up. Stand down and release him, blah, blah, blah. No. Execute him. Albert nods swiftly. Consider it done. Take him away. Ah, we didn't need him anyway. How much subs do you have? Oh, hi, Donald. What's your name? My name is Wolfie. Hi, Donald. And stop watching you? Never mind the thing I sent. My sister sent that. How much subs do you have? You have 289 subs. I think that's the answer you're looking for. You are the best streamer in the world. I don't think I am, but I appreciate your thoughts in me. The brittle laughter of the Master of Ordnance reverberates around the bridge as he is led to his fate. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new Engine Seer Prime and Navigator. Is that all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trial. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at the Footfall Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector. But we'll never reach Footfall without solving these first three immediate problems. Excuse me. What can you tell me about the systems in which we currently find ourselves? I cede to the Vox Master on the point. Mistress Tolomon, we are in the Radicat star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have been produced confounding results. The Navis Noble Station has not simply failed to answer. It seems they've been maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planet hold in the system, and the Ryok Monoris itself is not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface indicating going on hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator and a tech priest and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the Navis Noble Station to find out what is going on. Thank you for your reports. You're dismissed. The assembled officers salute you as one. Okay, bye. Have fun, Dean. Your lordship. There is one other thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, Albert hesitates, your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything. I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor. The hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Kronos expanse. I came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. Are you referring to the contents of the note? Yes, that's right. XC. Xavier Calcesar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Henrix van Kalox. Interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he was somewhere in the system and that we must find him and offer whatever assistance he requires, then deliver him to Footfall in the Fuberundus system. Finding him without more information will be difficult. Indeed, but the Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities of the system, either at Navis Nobelite or the governor or Rachis Maris, may know something. That's all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the Von Velas Protectorate. Alberg gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you will hold under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he is about to offer some words of encouragement. Indra, Sister Argent, explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Indra. The Psyker is suffering from some ailment, or dark madness. She insists on seeing the rogue trader. I judge it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, the Sister Argenta voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Hydra, eyes glazed over, rove over those assembled. One burst from her lips. Daybreak. Indra, come to your senses. Damn it! Indra presses her fingers to her temples in desperation. Your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the imminent future, and it hit me so hard my head was spinning. Something very strange is headed our way, and I can't make it out no matter what it is. No matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it is daybreak, then why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Talas? No, not yet. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make sense of any of it. So as soon as I know or sense anything, I will report it, all right? Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you will benefit from them as well. The Psyker's bitten lips stretch into a weary smile. If there is nothing else of value to the report, I declare this briefing concluded. It is time to get to work. All right. So that is the big chair. So we come up here, we use the map of the Kronos Expanse. Here we go. So this is where we're located, right here. That is Majoris Minoris. Okay, so this is the smaller planet. This is the bigger one. I believe this is the station. Lord Captain, Astropamathic Choir Master Zachary Wise is asking to speak with you via a private channel. Greetings, your lordship. I can only report that the choir is listening tirelessly to the Inmaterium in hope of picking up voices from the Destiny ships or worlds. However, we are hearing something horrifying instead. Amid the Imperium's tumult, something is screaming, and this scream is driving our choir mad. Until it stops, we have no hope of contacting any Dynasty worlds, and it's coming from the Rakiat system. Astropathic Station. I do not think we have been introduced. Indeed not. We met under lambent circumstances. My name is Zachary Wise. I am a proud choir master of your ship's astropathic choir. The duty I perform is to keep you in contact with the expanse via the astropathic messages sent through the warp by the trained psyker. What is the nature of this scream? We do not know, your lordship, but it has brought the Immaterium to a boil. It has been violent, roaring ocean that could spell doom for any who would consider stepping into its waters. Now, however, it has become a cradle of madness where expelled images fuse together, twisting and cracking before crashing into the minds who all perceive it. A mighty warp storm like the which of I cannot recall rages in the Imperium. And it fills me with terror. If the scream stops, will we be able to contact somebody? I humbly hope so, your lordship. Perhaps we will manage to send a call for aid to the Von Velas worlds, or one of the many dynasty allies. We're gonna go pay a visit to that station. Thank you, your lord. Lord Captain, reporting from the heralds of the Navis Nobilit. Continue to maintain Vox silence due to the Erdrak 5 being off limits to visitors. We intercepted signals from the beacons drifting in the station's orbit. The demands are cleared. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We also have detected an accumulation of space debris near the space docks. Presumably, it is remnants of an interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Navis house requires aid, therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmission. Order the Augur crew to scan the station. Yes, Captain. The Vox remains silent for a while, but then you hear static and a measured voice. The officers from the Augur crew performed a full scan of the station, but information is imprecise. They note the wave distortions are unclear from the genesis that are throwing off most of the readings. We're able to discern that the reactor core of the station is still active, but many compartments are unpowered and some are fully depressurized. Signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. So the question remains, why are the esteemed navigators heralds ignoring us? Order the crew to commence docking with the station. Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what is happening to the station, so you'll have to look for the esteemed navigators blind. Dock safely, and may the God Emperor light your path. I really like this game. I think it's nice. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
Oh, thanks, Ultimate Hugin. Appreciate that. Wretches, you'll be consecrated to burden of the transgressions against House Alano. Immortal prayers do not help you, servant of the damned. In the name of House Alessio, I command you to execute the infidels. Oh, they're all dead. Oh no! Not a step farther. Master, we have some strange guests on the station. A tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his wary face. And not just his own blood. Two jet black, unblinking eyes are watching your every move. And the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacing, pulsating behind the lowered lid in the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I will unleash the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Keep talking to me this way and I'll make you swallow your own tongue. You still dare insult me? The navigator raises his arms, preparing to open his third eye, but then suddenly stops. Ah, but I do recognize this coat of arms. You are the von Valestenzisi. That explains a lot more than you think. And since the fate has brought us to such an important person into my abode, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Felix Christoph August, keeper of this station. So you do not come to offer support to the traitors? This is great news. Having said that, you must have heard that Uruk V is a holy sanctum for House Aurelio. And the path to it is only revealed to a select few. It pays to say that you are not on the guest list. Provide me with a navigator and I will depart the station immediately. I do not think it is possible. Uruk 5 is an observation station. We do not sign contracts. Do not provide navigators. We delve into the depths of infinity and chart the movements of the warp storms. And besides, Felix gestures to the disorder in the room, you have chosen an inopportune time for negotiation. I came here in search of a navigator, so you are coming with me. Is that so? Even wounded Felix Orsino remains composed. I do not think so. You cannot force me. You can only end my life. But this is not your heart's desire, is it? Perhaps we can help each other reach a more beneficial agreement. What is happening on this station? Where did all these corpses come? Betrayal. A most banal thing in the life of the nobilite. Don't you think I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend Theobald Arsenal? Or Salino. Yeah, I'm gonna get that wrong a lot. The second keeper of Uruk V and my mentor. On his destructions, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred my loyal servants of my mistress. The most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner, greedy scum. I swear by the throne's light, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. Felix falls silent for a few moments and then furiously slams the end of his staff on the floor. The madmen have captured Lady Kassa and are now torturing her upstairs while we are idly chatting down here. Help me rescue her or be gone, but do not waste my precious time. Your words are rife with disrespect, and I will not tolerate it. Lord Captain, we still need a You invade the sacred dominion of the Navis Nobilite and had the audacity to threaten me on my own station. The air around the keeper grows thick as the navigator's eye trembles menacingly. Then you shall face your inglorious demise, scion of a great family. Gods! Does not matter anymore. To arms!
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
For the Emperor!
Cool. I'm gonna put you there. You're gonna be up here. All there. You're gonna go right there. And then Idra, you're gonna go back here. Okay. Start the battle.
My faith shields me.
And I'm gonna apply
Nothing I can't do.
a weakness there. Oh, so I don't have that anymore. Okay.
Suits my purposes.
17 damage. Nice, good hit.
My faith strengthens me.
I'll live another day.
Break them around.
Nothing.
Enjoy your while you still draw breath. Just a minor setback.
Moving out. I must not fall.
Oh, did he have to miss a turn?
Pain
He
and
probably got
duty
hit
go
too hard.
hand in hand.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Oh,
Doubt is
feel
for the
medicine at its finest.
I'll do it. Strong is the prayer. What is this foreboding? Farewell.
Oh, what's he doing? Warp Curse unleashed. Pistol shot.
My ears are ringing.
Nice, she moved for a dodge. Right on. Oh, I could do that. Okay. Let's move. Apply that.
All too
Apply
easy.
this.
Already done.
20 damage. Nice.
Stay vigilant.
I've suffered worse.
I need him to move because he's my best melee guy,
I will rise.
but it looks like I'm stuck.
Follow my lead.
All right. What can we do? We get to there and kill him, or we could move here. Kill that guy. Brace for impact. Heal yourself, because you will need health. Cool.
Was
Go.
that you? Or what an unfortunate turn of fate.
Go. Those guys are all dead now.
Curse you, miscreant.
What is this do? All incoming warp damage is increased by 16. Oh, okay.
My faith strengthens me.
Nice. Good job.
I've suffered worse.
So, you're gonna walk up here. You're gonna
It
hit
will
that guy.
become one fewer tongue. I will do my
You're
duty.
gonna go into cover here. And you got nothing, so we're gonna brace for impact. Gonna take one shot. Oh, it was a hit. Nice. I like that. Because now we're gonna do run and gun. Means she can move up again.
Faith without
Fire another
deeds is
shot.
worthless.
That's another hit. Like that.
Power resides in the will of
Let's
the
do
righteous.
firearm mastery.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As
This
the
is not gonna
Emperor
work well.
commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah. Cool. And then you go here. You missed. All right. Can I hit
Suits
you?
my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
Ooh, I missed. Shit. Should have shot this guy instead. You're back. Nice. We're doing the combat portion.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one. It will be done.
You'll park right there and then
The
take a
enemies
shot.
of the Emperor will be undone.
You'll miss, that's fine.
Cover me.
You're just gonna move up, park your butt.
My soul shall become like fire.
My tactics
The
are
38% chance to hit, but I'll take it. No, didn't work.
flawless. That's not the Seneschal's job. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Give him some light wounds so he can endure the next attack.
I'll do it. Guided by faith.
Yeah, you didn't have a melee weapon out, so
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
ooh, okay. So I missed twice.
I know what is to come.
Be gone.
Got him. He's dead.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy.
Okay. Yeah. To bring up my perception. My perception would be the highest. And so, because I'm a Death Worlder, I could pick any one of these, and because I'm a Climb Lord, ooh, nice. I kind of like this because it gives me one stack of the Surefire that I want. So we'll take that. Albert, because he's a warrior, he can pick any of these. And this for an Imperial. Better die for the Emperor. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's start with that. Then his will be 60. Yeah, we'll just increase his toughness then. I go back over here. Intelligence. Okay, so your intelligence would be 35 or perception 50. So we'll increase your perception. And then divination. Allies under the effects of one secret power. Every 9th successful dodge or parry by the Psyker, their allies combined grant. When Psykers use a divination psychic power on an ally without unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. Oh, cool. Ooh, that is a good one. So every time the Psyker deals mental damage from any source other than Aftershock, the target suffers half as much mental damage at the end of their next turn. That sounds really good. Enemies that have taken damage from the Psyker at least once suffer 20% penalty. Mind Siege, Mind Thief. Doing my part. Unsanctioned Psyker. Alright, I kind of like Aftershock. We're going to go ahead and take that. And then your agility would go up to 55. Take agility for you then. The first hit of each range burst attack deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. All the soldiers' area of attacks gain 17% more armor penetration, ignoring 2 deflection when used against soldiers in a 3. I was telling a friend I was going to walk into a tattoo shop today and find out what they could do for me. But I didn't end up going. I do want to go. Like, I want to get another tattoo. I just, I'm not sure what I want right now. Drops on. Oh, Illuminati wanted a Discord troll. Oh man, I knew I forgot something. Hold on, buddy. I forgot a thing. I forgot what I was doing. Hey, hey. Hey, what's up, brother? I forgot to turn this thing on so that you could do stuff. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. It'll work next time, I promise. Alright, what do I want here? Soldier's medium armor does not reduce dodge. I kind of want that. Alright, so we'll take it. What do you have on you? A well-main... Oh, no, that's what I have. He has a Deadshot snub revolver. Got some tactical goggles. A Keeper's control rod. Thing of blood. CTEO. And some light armor. How was your stream, Lou? I know I was there for the end of it. Conductors, clodies, crystals, and a multi-key. That'll be good for later. All this armor. Not that I have any clue what to do with it. Awareness.
I did fine.
The corpses were mauled by a force far beyond any mortal capacity. The faces were twisted in pain, and their hands were fused with improvised weapons, tools, scissors, and cutlery. Ooh, that would not sound fun.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
That's good. I just don't have any medic supplies for you.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
It's about time.
Alright, can we disable this trap? Here's a trap ahead. In order for your character to disable it, sometimes you'll see a trap marked with a dotted line connecting. Okay. As long as you have the core skill, you can do it. Got it. Cool beans. The Lady Navigator statue looks pristine and new. Got it. Guess what? Stand firm. We must not let the miscreants defile House of Reno. Oh, all right. Well, fire at will for House of Sereno.
Won't heed your cries of mercy. Stand your ground.
All right. So we're gonna put her there. We're gonna put Albert way up front. We're gonna put me back here, and we'll put her right there. Start the battle. What do I want to do? Do I want to move up to this spot here and fire down the way?
I will bathe this
Sure, why not?
battlefield in righteous fury.
He died immediately. My plan
As the
was
Emperor
successful.
commands, I act. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Who can escape the Emperor's judgment?
Weapon at the ready.
Squad commander.
Stay vigilant.
Unquestionable order. Oh, gives you a recovery? That's weird. Okay.
Follow my lead. Mocking.
Follow my lead.
Come! Come fight to me.
Suits my purposes.
Let's just kill this guy right in front of us. Good night, sweet princess. Okay. I don't know how many of these I have. Oh, I have 3 of them.
Already done. Not a problem for me.
This guy now has 3 exploits. Oh, okay, so I do that to everybody. Cool.
My faith strengthens me.
Hey, Lou. I hope you're doing well.
Emerald.
Did that guy just die?
Weapon at the ready.
Fired 4 shots. Deals 4 energy damage to me. Damage to a guard defender, guard defender died. Oh, okay. Friendly fire. Got it.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
no, everybody's too far. Too far. Okay. Albert, I need you to go here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
And then you gotta sprint all the way down here, my boy. That guy's gonna parry, and that's fine. And then you guys will do that.
It will
And
be
you gotta
done.
brace for impact.
Stay vigilant. Follow my lead.
Ah, so the medic is the problem.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Go, Arjun! Alright, Rebel and Slaughter. The soldier immediately removes the winded effect. You wind it anywhere? He is.
Without deeds is worthless.
Remove winded.
I'll do it.
Move up. Take a shot at that guy. Miss. That's okay.
Follow my lead. My faith strengthens me. Break their morale. Brace yourself.
Oh, hit me for 0. That's nice. Didn't hit me at all. Even better.
At the ready.
Hit for 0.
Minor setback.
Alright. Can I hit that guy? With 100% certainty, I could hit him for 95.
All too easy.
Good night, sweet princess.
Stay vigilant.
Oh, she took some damage. Okay. Alright, alright. This is not just like a fair fight or anything.
What is this foreboding?
Can I hit you guys? No. She is quite useless right now. As somebody to contend with.
At your back and call. Victory is won.
Alright, so that guard defender's dead. I don't have to worry about him anymore. Walk you up here.
Rejoice in battle. Doubt is
I'm
for
gonna
the weak.
reload.
I'll do it.
75% chance. Good night, sweet
Thy
princess.
light I stand, and thy light I crave. Eradicated.
Good night, sweet
Quick
princess.
moment. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh,
As the Emperor commands, each strike
there we
is a
go.
prayer.
Healed everybody.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Nice. The library is full of treatises by the most distinguished scholars of the Imperium, from the Astra Minardum Cantrix and the Adeptus Mechanicus Generatus. That. Intercepted conversation between security officers. Tremendous honor, yes, but this promotion will transfer the entire squad to the child's personal guard. By the God Emperor, well, you're a strapping lad, you will probably make it for a cycle or 3. It was worn down. It has worn down better men than me. What even is the point of your brains turn into mush? I may rip out my eyes like Almos did. At best, I'll just go bonkers like that little shit stain that kept stealing our idol. Oh, what happened on that one? Threw himself out of a depressurized chamber because some voices told him to. Calm down. Keeper Felix said the squad will have to serve the child. Will not have to serve the child for long, even if he gives us a little leeway. I was hoping to read more of this, but I think I have to put it in my inventory to read more of it. Unlike that fish-eyed, be quiet, he might hear you. Well, you know what I mean. We almost busted our heads because someone forgot to check the con. Okay. See if that is info. The catering unit, we haven't led in a single outsider in over 10 years, but the keeper Tolbot keeps finding things to fret over. Imagine the shrieking if he finds out the keeper Felix didn't make us inspect the hangar after Lord Winterscale's most recent visit. Lord forbid. I try to steer clear of the squabbles among the highborn. Some of Keeper Felix's orders make little sense, like the last time he commanded that we cut off communications with Radek Minoris for a while. Why would he do that? It looks like he grew tired of Winterscale's scion's visits. Well, it has always been a pleasure to aid Keeper Felix. Oh, that's right. If the Highborn have grown tired of each other, let them deal with it. Okay. Interesting. Collect all that loot. Explore.
Excellence matters.
Statue by the famous Calclit sculptor and the chronicler Zacharias Vernon. The Magnificent. The 23rd year of the millennium. The original. Okay. The data crypt carries the inscription on its fuse casing, the H40KO. More guns and ammunition. Two very different things. Okay, so. Sorry, Lou, you got caught in ads when you showed up here. I hope you're doing alright, man. It was nice watching your stream today, by the way. It's very nice indeed.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Meteor trunk. And there's another Ripper auto pistol and 4 grenades there. Okay. I do need some stuff. All right. Okay, so examine this. Most of these unfortunate souls took their own lives by slicing their guts wide open. The heavy door is secured by a sophisticated lock mechanism. There must be a way to unlock it somewhere.
For me?
Let's just refresh this and make sure it's okay. I think it is. All right.
Over there.
Never doubt me.
She's really good at disarming traps. A navigator flesh sample.
Damn warp. If we'd been in real space, I'd have. Spare me your wailing, witch. Every voice that sounds in your mind is a whisper of the archenemy.
Serious. Nothing matters more.
Ah, yes, some goods. A new sword and some gloves. Very nice. We could use check use on this, I think.
I rise to the occasion. I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh. Did you hear the screams? Move. Sir, are you alright? We can't hear anything. Now I see you're in league with them. It is... Is this an insurrection? Yes, it is. Death to the traitors. Yeah. Sir, what are you doing? Get a hold of yourself. I know you are all traitors. Traitors of all of you. They told me, they whispered, hey, who are you? Somehow that guy died all by himself. I didn't do anything. In the H-41, okay. Keeper Tobalt graciously agreed to provide the samples of his skin gross so that we could study the influence of the rebellious emitter. Okay. That's gonna be for the puzzle that we've already found. For some reason, the Ark enemy's twisted influence has found the way onto the station. You've? Alright, well, none of those guys want to talk. Cool. Check use.
Excellence matters.
Check use.
Done.
Why not? Use it and abuse it. Oh, is that a new sniper rifle? Ooh, the long last. I want it. That's oh, excuse me. Awake, the Cogitator's spirit. The Cogitator's vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons and switches and levers are ripped out of the control panel with the exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanicism. Now Sparks hisses in agony, refusing to perish. Awake the Cogitator. You turn of the few remaining dials and pull the activation lever. A cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The Cogitator inside emits creaks and groans and illuminates the oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirit does grant you access to the Cogitator systems. Request data on the station's navigators. There is a restless hum in the sacred machine's interior, but soon the required information is projected onto the vid screen. Bellic Essero, location main hall, status deceased. Theobald Theobald, location upper chambers, still alive. Calamira, upper chambers, status deceased. Alexis, location lower levels, deceased. Ramnus Estevan, also deceased. The child, location upper chambers, biometric parameters, rapid heartbeat, elevated body temperature, stress levels exceed permissible limits, status unknown error. Ooh, man. Oh, you guys are gonna have to give me a minute. This is a lot of talking that I didn't think I'd have to do. Oh, man. Oh. Attention. Palming procedures advised. Attention. Upper chambers inaccessible. Error. Main elevator mechanism is not powered. Error. The control rod is not present. If the rod has been misplaced, immediately contact the station keeper or the Navis Laboratorium custodian. Examine the log. The archive data stored in the Cogitator's local data crypt is partially corrupted, but you still manage to access the residual logs for examination. View Vox Report 12AH890. According to the Vox recording hisses from sometime before you hear a voice. This is Officer A282. Do you copy? Several generators are overheating on the lower levels. Chambers A and D are unpowered. The tech priest crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding. Requesting back. The officer's speech is interrupted by shouting, and the recording abruptly ends. Officer H123 speaking. 200 servants have perished due to an explosive decompression of the living quarters. We have located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary cause is officers' sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers, this is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winterscale Scion for help, but something is jamming our signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure we even sent it in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone who could be a traitor, you hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. Examining the recent entries of the incident log. Report X880. Origin classified. Date classified. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have the remains reprocessed. Report X886. Original classified. Date classified. The negotiations with the Winterscales were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Data expunged. The log is almost completely corrupted, but you managed to recover the last entry. Identity confirmed. Regent Arano Orsolino. Date visited classified. Reason for visit classified. Date of departure classified. Examine the security file and support logs. The yellow lights above the control panel flicker to life, and a singular repeating message streams down the vid screen. Warning. Damage to the technical compartments A12, B3, D8, and H24 detected. Warning. Living quarters L10, L16, L28 depressurized. Warning. Unable to access the station's docking system. Warning. Energy regulation system error. Unknown error. The station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of the facility is advised. Warning. So they were having troubles here, I think. A lot of trouble. Just checking some stuff right now. Give me a second, chat. It's just me. It's just me. Okay. That's fine. Oh, then you routed. Okay, that's cool. Get rid of that. Open this up. Check that. Okay. I'm probably not going to be streaming for very much longer, just because talking a lot is really getting to me. View the encrypted data. Something buzzes in the cogitator's metallic gut. Several red lumens light up above the vid screen. Required access, security, captain or above. Current access level, senior security officer. 100% tech use. Break through the machine guardian's defenses. Test succeeded. You easily bypassed the restriction imposed on the sacred machine. The cogitator is overlaid at processors whirl unhappily. Excuse me. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. You find traces of the purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the recent commands have been embedded into the machine spirit's consciousness. Now splits across the screen in a single creeping line. Child, delete, picked, flow, disable, access code, annual station controls, delete, activate shuttle, self-destruct, purge, command log. Exploring the archives for a while longer yields a surviving excerpt from the guard's captain's report, mentioning that the security systems have recently been configured without his knowledge. His comment reads, "Only the keepers of the station have access to life support systems, but the keeper, Theobald, has not left the child's side. Neither had I. Could it be that?" Okay. We can call the miners for help. The system cannot carry out your command despite the eager compliance of the machine spirits. The one thing is certain, the problem does not lie within the cogitator's thing. Switch to the main control chambers. The cogs within the sacred mechanism slowly start turning with heavy grinding and clacking. The tired machine spirit grants you access to the station control, or at least parts of it that still obey the cogitator. Open all doors on this level. Cogitator vid screen goes dark as the machine spirits had fled their mechanical casket, but your assumption is incorrect as it fills with static. A few moments later, you can barely make out the inscription amidst the flowing, rapidly changing symbols. Warning. Data corrupted. Processing. Error. 0, 1, blah 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 required. So, it is the only one with a 10 at the end. So this one. There we go. That is how you figure that out. Door is now open. So yeah, all the other ones had like 1-1, right? So this is 100, this is 01, this is 11, that is 101. This is the only one that had 10 and it was looking for 10. So that's how we did that. The protocol has been executed. The passage is now open. Main elevator controls. Activate the elevator. Processing query confirmed. Step away from the cogitator. You thank the machine spirits and rest the operating protocol. Do I have any meds? I do not. This is not grand for me. If your intelligence is less than 30, then that is good for you. 5 toughness. Yeah, so his toughness went up. Whenever the wearer of these gloves are certain, yeah, okay. You can wear those gloves. You can wear that cape. Persuasion. 30, 30, 30, 25. You can put those on. And then you can put that on. There we go. Light armor, medium armor, light armor. You have medium on? You do. This armor is 20, you have 25, okay. That's 15, 15, 20, but it gives you a dodge penalty, so you probably shouldn't take that. He's got heavy, so he's flying. Nah, not worth it. Cool. Oh yeah, we had a sniper rifle, a brand new Laz. Yeah, so this was the well-maintained one that I had for 12 to 17, but now I have 14 to 20. Sword is also better, so we'll go to Elbert. We'll give you the sword. We'll give you a chainsaw in the back of your hand too. Why not? Could hurt, right? What do you have? You have a scrappy auto. Give you a shotgun instead. You have a laser pistol. Auto pistol, laser pistol, 6 to 8. Okay, you should be okay. And your staff is fine. You have a bolt rifle and an axe. I think you'll be okay with the axe. Yeah, okay. Let us take one.
I refuse.
Incorrect. Okay, fair enough. I'll take one of these. You will take one grenade. You will take one grenade. And I will take one grenade. All right, cool.
The
Table
Emperor
this trap.
favors me today.
Back to all that crap. There are too many voices. I can hear their rage. The door's open. Blah, blah,
I
blah.
won't
Okay.
tolerate weakness.
Examine the Medicaid.
I did fine.
Synthetic and mnemonic fluids across the floor, barely traces of the stench. Stretch. Okay. And then we are just collecting a bunch of stuff now. It's all used for the next part. The caustic stench of the reagents sears your nostrils, and the broken glass crunches from underfoot. Somebody wanted to destroy this laboratory or find something. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
So this tells me all about whatever I'm going to do. This is Lady Cassaz Medicaid. Please don't kill me. Okay. Kill you. Okay. So I'm gonna stop that here. I would like to play more of this, but at the same time, I don't want to burn myself out. And I know that my streams are shorter now. I'm sorry for that. I'm struggling with some personal stuff. It's gonna take me a long time to get over, and that's okay. So don't really worry about that too much, guys. And girls, thanks for being here. I appreciate you very much. If there is somebody I can throw you at, I definitely will. I will wind myself up and throw you as far as I can. And Colin, I think, not done yet. Boat Raid Colin. He's the Vectors and Verges. He's doing a DJ stream. So you guys can go see him for a little bit anyway. I appreciate you guys for being here, all of you. You're most wonderful. Thank you for being here. For everybody on YouTube, it was really nice. Unfortunately, every time anybody said hi, it doesn't show up. So don't do that anymore, please. Thank you. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Appreciate you guys coming by. Have a good night. Say hi to Colin if you want to. This game's really fun. I don't know if I want to continue streaming it. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to be on call this. We're going to be on call this weekend, so I don't know how much I can.